Have you ever wanted to make an epic Minecraft village like this, with lots of cool houses and detail? But then you end up with this. It's uh, well, I'm here to help you with that today, because I'm going to be giving you a pretty epic medieval house tutorial. First off, you're just going to want to put some logs up with 3 blocks in between them. Pretty basic step. And yeah, just make sure it's 3 blocks. Next up, you're going to want to put stone bricks like that with a stair right there. This is going to be like a little spot for windows. And continue the beams upwards as well. You're going to want to put cobblestone on top of that too, just to break up the flat wall, because just a stone brick wall isn't very nice. Basically, that breaks up all the flatness, and just continue the struts upwards. And just build all the walls and such, and put the stairs in there for window spots. Okay, so next up, you're going to want to cut out one of the wall sections for the door, because obviously your house needs a door. Now, we don't actually need a regular door, because this is just a nice little creative house, but you could put a door if you want, but I just like to do that little opening. Next up, you're just going to fill in all the spots with actual glass panes. Not glass blocks, glass panes. Let me tell you, glass panes are in fact a pain to place, so be warned. And yeah, looking pretty good so far. Next up, you're going to need to grab these few blocks and just build this decoration thing. It's just like a little holder thing around the window just to give it extra detail and just break up all the flatness. Now, I've gone and put all of them all around, and the one above the door is different because there's not exactly little fences holding it up, so just do it like that. And just put little flowers in front of all the windows just to give it that liveliness. Like, yeah, people live here, and they like red flowers, I guess. Next up, you're going to need these blocks for some interior-related stuff. Because, yeah. Now, for the floor, I like to use these beehives because they look pretty nice. Like, the man-made beehives they look like faded wood, and it's pretty epic texture. And although they can be any orientation they want, I either like to do it like all the same direction because mismatch looks pretty weird. Or you could do a checkerboard like this, which looks a bit better in my opinion, but up to you what you want to do on this, because, like, it's your house, so if you like a certain floor design better, you can use that. For the lights, because, like, it's actually becoming night right now, but, so, for the lights, just gonna do little stone brick struts like that, and then lanterns on chains. Not right there, on a chain. Which looks pretty epic. Next up, you're going to need all these stairs and blocks. If you can't tell, it's stone brick stairs and block, dark oak stair and block, and spruce planks. And you're just going to do a little outline like this. I apologize for it being nighttime. I forgot to turn off daylight cycle. So, yeah. But it's fairly simple design. Like, it's just like that. Pretty simple. And it could just look bad because I turned my monitor to lowest brightness, but just continue upwards like this. And for the final one, you're going to do it 2 blocks instead of 1 upwards. It's going to be useful for the future. So anyways, now we have it continue like that, and just keep building the roof in a general manner. And you can either do like a stair like that if you plan on doing something with the wall itself, or you can put just pillars like that if you aren't making an attic, because Really, attics are just hard because you have to figure out where to put the stairway. And you can just put one block in for the actual, like, indent of the roof. So, just to give it more detail, because any details you can get without making it extremely over-detailed is it's a plus. So now that I filled in basically the whole roof except for the top, because I'm not filling in the top yet. For the top, I like to do something special because, like, just a flat roof isn't that nice, so just do something like this, slowly angling down to make it have that nice effect, and I'm going to just grab a slab. If you middle click a block, it will give it to you in creative mode. So anyways, we have that nice little curve now, and it's looking pretty epic. Now you're just going to fill in the interior top area with spruce, because it looks pretty good to complement the dark oak, and it's a pretty nice block in general. Very good tree. It's like a little Christmas tree, except Christmas ended a while ago. Sad. And yeah, pretty much just gonna fill all of this in with spruce and make it just feel like it's not just open roof and there's actually something done up there. Yeah, so the house is looking pretty good so far, but now it's furniture time. You're going to need these blocks for the first piece of furniture, which is a kitchen counter. So this is going to be a relatively small counter, if only 3 blocks wide. You're just going to put item frames and anvils and signs and those pressure plates to just look like a general kitchen counter, and the anvils kind of look like little drawer handles. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. And next up, we're going to be making a dining room table. And it also has a chair, so this is a pretty epic design. You're just going to do something like this with 2 blocks, because you gotta leave room in your tiny house. And just make a little chair like that. Pretty simple. This is a pretty epic design, and you can just do that and get a food item and put it right there, and it looks like a little plate. And you're gonna put a barrier above it, because you don't want any doofuses coming in and doing this. And no, I don't mean I'm a doofus. That would be mean. You don't want people just going in there and messing up your plate, because that would be very unepic. So overall, this is a pretty nice house design. You could make like an entire village of houses like these, of course. Don't do it all the same shape, just to not be consistent, because like you'll be consistent in design, but shape and size, you don't have to be the same every time. That you gotta vary it up a little, because otherwise it's gonna just look repetitive and bland. Well, that's the end of this video.